What's going on, YouTube? Jesus, Chewy coming in, and man, if I look tired, it's because I am drained, physically, like mentally, just checked out. Um, it has been like a crazy, crazy couple months. Like I think I'm only 2 months into my new work contract. I'm working on my new Hagwon, and I am mentally exhausted. Um, things are going okay. I mean, things could be bad. You hear all these Hogwarts stories, right? But it hasn't been like that bad. Just getting adjusted to my new work schedule and like the demand. That everything comes with it. Um, just like with any job, you start and you just try to make the most out of it. Um, long story short, yeah, things have been so interesting this past couple months. Doing some more extracurricular activities outside of work. But I guess right now my mindset right now is May. My contract finishes in March 2022, and that would have completed 4 years in Korea. Um, I took some time off and then I came back, so it's not continuous, but that would be 4 years of doing teaching, which is has been great. Has been great. I'm still happy. I still get a lot from it. It hasn't like completely drained me to the point where I don't appreciate it, and I don't. I want to quit completely. But it's time. It's time to move on. You there comes a point in everybody's, I guess, career time or something, or the time that they spend in that career, where they're like, you know what, there's only so much more you can do or so much more you can advance in, and that's just kind of what happens here. Speaking as a person that's been teaching ESL abroad for the past 4 years, you already see it. Your first year, it's like, okay, what are you gonna do in this position? So for me personally, right now, I'm just trying to explore other avenues. At this point in my life, I'm trying to move forward with other ideas, other job sectors or other places where I can explore and or kind of define like a new path, um, so I can transition from being a teacher to something else, doing something else. And man, it's just like thinking of different avenues, and it sucks because right now I'm having like a hard time trying to transition into a new career. But I was watching this guy on YouTube, and he was just pretty much saying that, like, nothing's unattainable. It just comes down to putting in the time, and there's nothing makes you richer in life, you know, than a person that has time, because that's the most valuable thing in life, right? Time. And it's true. If you have time to do stuff, you have time to learn, you have time to do other things, then you are pretty wealthy. You can. It's true. Like, you can think of like the richest people out in the world, and maybe they have money, they have material things, but do they have like time to spare? Because being rich, I'm sure it has its, obviously, you have your benefits, but I'm sure that, like, everyone has pressures, and I'm sure that the richest people have like just this sheer amount of pressure, to keep their status or their keep their wealth. Um, so with that being said, I think I'm just trying to figure out like ways to you know get some more time later on and switch up. I've been playing with the idea of going back to school to that's my main goal, was to go back to school, because my bachelor's was in health sciences, kind of like kind of similar realm of a biology degree. Um, and I'm trying to get back into school, but what happens is kind of like when you're not working or in that sector, or when you're like abroad for so long, um, classes start to expire. You know, your bachelor's doesn't last forever, at least not in my section. You know, when I'm trying to go back into school, I find that a lot of programs are just saying, hey, you need to retake this course because it's X amount of time, you know, past due, and you're just like, what? What do you mean? Why do my classes have an expiration date? But it's just something that it's unexpected when when you're at this point. But now we're just trying to work around it. I'm trying to see what I can do. Um, I'm playing with that avenue to go back to school, um, go back into the healthcare sector because I'm very interested in it. You know, it's what I majored in. But if that doesn't go into fruition, right now in my mindset at this point, and it is May 14th, 2021, right? My mindset right now is leaning towards trying to learn some developing skills. You know, I have like no background in developing. Like I'm not, I don't know, tech savvy, whatever. But like they say, you just have to put your time in and just give it a shot, try it. Which is I'm more than willing to try that out. That's another avenue. And then if that doesn't go through, I've had my mind on joining the Navy or the Air Force. Now the only thing that like hinders me with that is I'm older, and oh man, I don't know, it just feels like, can I keep up? Can my body keep up with like the demand that that the military would like require of me, and yeah, I think I can. They push me through it, but it's just those joints, man, those joints. Age happens, and it happens fast. You wake up, back aches. As soon as you hit 30, I promise you, as soon as you hit 30, that day you hit 30, back problems, knee problems, joint problems, shoulder problems, whatever. And so that's going through my mind, like, okay, like, would they even accept me? Would that even be an option? Coming in, also, it's like a 4-year commitment. X amount of years are gonna fly by, and then before you know it, man, that's oof, man. I'm aged, I'm aged goods, and hopefully, like, the time that I would have spent in the military would give me like technical skills or some type of education that I could like join, so that way when I come back out, I'm not in this situation again where I'm like, okay, now what? What's my next step? Because I mean, as much as I like, transitioning, um, my mind is kind of that type of person where like I'll do something for like a little while and then I'll be like, oh, I need a new challenge. I need to do something new, um, or I want to just restart. I would like to find something for myself where I don't have to restart. I could just keep moving up, 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 and yeah. So hopefully that'll come to fruition this year. I've had like a lot of stress, a lot of I don't know. I've just been in my head this year, and the reason why I make these little videos and post them just because I can look back at them and man, Jesus, you were in this mindset at this time. You weren't at this like level of positivity, or maybe you were, and maybe either you surpass, you came above it, or you are still in the same boat. What can you change? What can you do? Or keep consistent. Yeah, so anyways, I rambled on a lot, and yeah, so hopefully things work out for this year. I'm still doing things. I'm still, seeing much of the world, a lot of the world, meeting a lot of new people. I'm still, happy, relatively happy. There's still some things about myself that I want to like change and keep progressing. But hey, like I said, time is something that I have. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. As long as it's a new day, you can always change something and do something else. Um, I'm blessed I'm blessed or fortunate enough to have like family members and people that like will definitely support me and have my back, when I have to, I don't know, and just in case something happens, which is what I don't want. I want to be able to just, and I have been, self-sustained. It's just, I want to be able to keep that, but it's always good to have that in your mind, because family to me is, number one. But without going on too much, anyway, so we'll see what happens for the next couple months. Just working the Hagwon life and getting through. Take it easy, guys.